I don't care how controversial it is to talk about, but we have an update. Remember when I said this?
To people seemingly monitoring my social media to hit on women that speak to me, and then saying, oh, if you like him, then you would like me because I'm just like him except not a creep. And then they create alternate accounts when they get blocked, and then they say, hey, why did you block me? I just want to mention that is incredibly creepy, and I think you need some help. Yes, hello so-and-so, I'm sure you're watching this right now. I'll leave your name out of it.
Now, I couldn't really be sure that that person was going to see the video, but they did because I got some feedback. As I said then, who has that much time to spend on negativity? So if you're going to watch this video, just note that I have not made this person's name available to anyone, and I'm not about gossip and drama. It's not what I want to do with my content. This video is not designed to mock someone. As far as I know, the person made another account, messaged the lady in question and asked if that comment was about him. And then he mentioned that he's not creepy. Now, I don't claim to know the exact facts. I only know what I hear. I know parts of the story. I don't go around fact-checking all the details. This is not a big part of my life. These are things that I happen to find out over time. So if that person is watching, I suggest you write down your actions on a piece of paper and then ask a friend objectively whether this sounds creepy or not. First, you met a lady on social media, and as far as I can tell, you met her through my comment section and through my content. You knew that she was potentially part of my life, and then you went on 2 dates, and then you got rejected. And up until that point, you'd never mentioned that you knew me. And after you got rejected, you mentioned that you do know me, and you asked how can she reject you and not me, because you are just like me except you're not creepy and you're better. That's what I heard. Then after that, at some point you got blocked. And every now and then when you think you have a chance, you make an alternate account and you message her and you say hey and you shoot your shot. And you mention that you've been involved or dated a lot of women that I've been involved with, which is kind of odd. I don't know what the deal is with that. Once a woman blocks you, I really don't think it's going to help to make an alternate account and try to talk to her again. Just move on. You seem to be someone who's interesting and can hold a conversation, so just find someone else to date, regardless of whether the lady in question is available at the time or not. It's weird to me that you're in a competition with me that I'm not even aware of. I barely know who you are.
I don't even know who you are.
It's like I'm driving leisurely between robots and you're trying to dice me, but you're not giving me any indication that we are in a race. My memory is a bit hazy about who exactly you are from my past. I know your name, and I'm vaguely familiar with your face. But if you walked into a restaurant 6 months ago and started talking to me, I would have no idea. If it happened today, I guess I would know because of the current situation. I'd have a hunch that it was you. But based on my memories, I'm not even exactly sure who you are. You might be one of 2 people that I'm confusing because we're talking about memories from around 10 years ago. And I only met you 2, maybe 3 times total, and we barely spoke. So you don't know me. I don't know where your criticism of me comes from. It either comes from gossip or it comes from you watching my social media and having some kind of parasocial relationship with me. Now, why am I making this video? Please don't make me regret this. I might regret this. Your actions do seem to be coming from a place of pain. And if you reached out to me, I would be open to discussing things. Not necessarily at the exact moment you reach out, but I'd be open to it. I can listen to your criticisms of my character and I can weigh whether you have valid points. I do mention that it's important to weigh things that people criticize you on. And then perhaps we can talk about your motivations for why you do the things you do. I won't reveal your identity to anyone, and I haven't done so thus far. And I also won't milk it for content, unless we both agree that something we discussed is useful to other people. I don't think it'll be an easy conversation, but I suspect it might be the right thing to do. Take care of your mental health, everyone. It is a jungle out there.